Alright guys, big news just dropped in the MMA world. Conor McGregor might be gearing up for a massive White House event. On top of that, a former UFC fighter just knocked out a streamer on a live broadcast, and we've got some wild stories involving Tony Ferguson. Let's get into it. We'll start with Conor McGregor. It looks like we might finally see the Notorious return at the rumored UFC White House card. For months, McGregor has been pushing hard to get on that event. Now, UFC President Dana White has confirmed that matchmaking for the card has officially begun. McGregor then jumped on X and claimed he's already accepted a fight and is just waiting on the contract. That tweet deleted shortly after. Classic Conor. So the big question is, who does he fight? But that's not all. Over on Rampage Jackson's livestream, things got completely out of control. First, we saw Larry Will slap Dean the Great after some disrespectful comments about Larry's wife. Tensions were already high. Then just one day later, Dean found himself face-to-face with Rampage's manager, former UFC fighter Tiki, and it didn't end well. Dean tried to talk tough, but within seconds, he was dropped.
Nice to meet you, bro. You do know who I am. I don't know why you lying. But don't act like you don't know me.
I don't know you.
You definitely know me.
Nice to meet you, though.
Yeah, I just don't be lying because girls around it. You definitely know me, bro.
Bro.
Not even on some disrespectful shit, but.
I don't like your attitude. Don't like your f***ing tone.
I don't like you at all, though.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. Straight up.
What?
I said straight up.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap shit out you, though.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip. Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Oh,
Alright. Come on, cuz. Come on. Nah. Come on. Nah. Cut.
Dean, chill.
Man, cut. He gonna sneak me, nigga.
Dean, chill out.
Man, cut ain't finna sneak me.
Chill,
bro. Whole ass.
Hey, let me talk to you, bro. Let me talk to you, bro.
Chest.
Hey, let me talk to you.
Man, I'll have all.
We're not your enemies, bro.
The cut stop me for, bro.
What happened? Tell me.
What did you say to him?
Cut gonna get smoked.
Meanwhile, in another corner of the MMA world, Aljamain Sterling is clearing the air about his comments on Tom Aspinall's eye injury. An old podcast clip resurfaced where Sterling suggested that telling the referee "I can't see" might not have been the best move. Some fans twisted that into him accusing Aspinall of faking or quitting. Aljo wasn't having it. Sterling made it crystal clear he never said Aspinall faked anything. His point was simple. From a tactical perspective, saying you can't see could lead to a fight being stopped before you get your full 5 minutes to recover.
Bringing up that old podcast clip we did after the eye poke, and they're trying to make it seem like I said Tom Aspinall was faking or lying or playing it up or milking it. I'm like, I never once used those words. I was playing simple devil's advocate, saying from the fans' perspective, I can understand the frustration, because as a fighter, we have seen countless fights where they call it because the fighter simply uttered the words, "I can't see." My simple point was, if Tommy wanted to have his full 5 minutes to see if he could actually see and recover, he could have waited before saying that.
But the fact that you guys have to even have the wherewithal in that moment to be like, holy f, I'm blind, and then be like, wait a minute, I know if I
can't say those words because they're gonna
Yes.
stop the fight. And again, I'm always on the side of the fighter. Like, for the fans to get on him the way that they have, and months later still giving him flack and shit and still saying he's milking it, to me is like the most absurd freaking.
Staying on big names, grappling legend Gordon Ryan has announced he's likely done competing. The multiple-time world champion revealed ongoing health issues have forced him to step away. According to Ryan, a severe stomach condition linked to past infections and antibiotics has wrecked his gut health. He says he can't train hard without getting sick or dry heaving. Despite being only 30 years old and feeling technically better than ever, his body just won't cooperate. Ryan says he'll now focus on building his Kingsway HQ gym and helping other athletes succeed. It's a tough situation. One of the greatest grapplers of this generation stepping away, not because of skill decline, but because of health. And speaking of rising stars, Bo Nickel had some advice for Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson, who's quickly becoming one of the most hyped prospects in MMA. Steveson is 2-0 with 2 knockouts and could be 1 win away from a UFC call. Dana White has already hinted at massive potential, and Joe Rogan even said the heavyweight division should be worried. Nickel, who's had his own fast rise, told Steveson to block out the noise. Nickel's message? Forget the hype. Forget the matchmaking politics. Just focus on getting better every single day.
As far as the Gable, I would say, like, the career stuff and everything is it's gonna work out the way it's supposed to. Just continue to focus on getting better at fighting, getting better at your sport, being disciplined, staying committed to your goals. Like, regardless of, you know, who you fight, what's the opponent, how fast your career's moving. Like, I think that it's really more just about continuing to grow and improve and get better. And you can always play the, you know, what if game, or, you know, hindsight's always 2020, or, you know, people try to politic their way into certain, you know, matchups, this, that, blah, blah, blah. And I look at it like other people can worry about that. For me, I'm worried about just improving, getting better as a fighter, growing as a person every single day, and being present. So for him, I would just say the same thing, right? Like, just focus on getting better at fighting, and whatever the matchups are, you know, you'll figure it out. If you know, win or lose a fight, you're still Gable Stevenson.
Now let's talk about something wild. Dominic Cruz and Jorge Masvidal recently shared some crazy Tony Ferguson stories on the Death Row MMA podcast. Cruz revealed that Ferguson once tried to fight him over commentary. Yes, commentary.
Man, he gets up and he's like, Masvidal, come whack me in the leg. I'm like, nah, Tony, I'm not gonna do that. He's like, come on, I want to feel one. Come kick me in the leg. And I'm like, Tony's not. It's not gonna happen, bro. I'm not. Just come kick me in the leg, and I get up and I give him like a little love tap. All right, Tony. And I said, no, man, seriously, come kick me in the leg. And he gets like a little aggressive. I'm like, Tony, I'm not gonna kick you in the leg. And then he goes, Dom, kick me in the leg. You remember? You stood up and you whacked off like 4 in a row, like bah, bah.
No. Was it up outside?
Outside.
This is when you tried to fight me or something out there.
Yeah.
I was still in my suit.
Yeah, I remember that. Dude. I wasn't gonna bring that part up.
That makes sense why he wanted to fight me, though. Because when we were sitting there, I remember my thing was different. My memory was he came up to me and said, you know, I don't like the way you commentated one of my fights. And he's like, you want to move? And I was like...
That was the same day.
That was the same day, right?
Like later on, I think. You know?
Yeah, okay, so now you're telling me why that happened. I don't remember kicking him, so that makes sense that he would ask me if he wants to beat my ass now that I'm in my suit upstairs. That makes more sense. I only remember that. I don't remember ever kicking him. That's wild. You sure that happened? You sure it wasn't somebody else?
110.
Meanwhile, middleweight contender Anthony Fluffy Hernandez says he's confident he could beat Khamzat Chimaev. Speaking ahead of a potential future showdown, Hernandez said his grappling defense is strong enough to force Chimaev to stand, but he also made it clear he doesn't care where the fight goes. Fluffy believes he has more tools overall and says when his time comes, he's clearing out the division and riding off into the sunset.
All that relentlessness and the ability to potentially neutralize Chimaev in a way that we haven't seen before. Is there anything else that you think just kind of makes you dangerous enough that really should give the champion problems when you do get the chance?
Our grappling defense is really good, so that's one thing, you know what I mean? I think that I could force him to have to stay on his feet. But honestly, with even him, I don't give a where it goes. Grappling, striking, standing up, like, he's got one thing and I got a fucking arsenal. So, I mean, I really don't give a I want my time to prove that I'm the champion. If he's the challenger, whoever the has the belt, I don't give a I'm going to take them out, clear out this division, and you probably never see me again because
And if that wasn't enough ambition, Raul Rosas Jr. says he plans to retire at just 25 years old. The 21-year-old rising star told Dominic Cruz his goal is simple: become UFC champion, break title defense records, and walk away young.
World champion in the UFC. I saw here you want to maybe retire by 25. Who says that? Yeah. There's like, it's crazy. You started so young that anything is possible, right? What do you do with all these opportunities?
I feel like I just try to, more than anything, stay like focused, you know, and like my main goal obviously is to become a world champion, you know, because I've been doing this for so long. I want to become a world champion and see how many records I can break. I do want to retire at 25. So
that's like what, 10 years in the game from when you started? 11 maybe?
Yeah.
So you always knew you only wanted to be in this game for 11 years, 1 decade.
Yeah, because I skipped on so many party. I'm not gonna lie, I do love to party. You know, I love
Don't
to.
lie. We want to.
Yeah.
We want to know who you are.
Yeah. I love to party. I'm a very like interactive person, so I'm always down for anything. You know, I'm down to like be up till 6 in the morning and partying and shit. But I don't drink. I don't drink or smoke, so that's a good thing. But
So what do you do at these parties till 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
Hopefully you're not doing coke. You don't drink or smoke, so you don't.
No,
you know
no.
that other stuff, right? I don't know how you stayed up till 6 in the morning.
I that's just me. I just like to kick it. I'm just there for the vibes, you know.
We also saw Ian Machado Gary travel to Georgia to sharpen his wrestling, possibly preparing for a future clash with Islam Makhachev. In just 2 days, Gary was already picking up Georgian phrases and immersing himself in the culture.
Madloba, Sakatvalo. I need to come close. 1 second. Lo. Yeah. I like now repeat. Okay. Sakat. Is it all together? All together. Sakatvalo. Yeah. Exactly. Georgia. Now I forget. I talk. Madloba. Oh fuck. Georgia. Madloba. Sakatvalo.
So there you have it, McGregor teasing a return, livestream knockouts, Sterling clearing his name, Gordon Ryan stepping away, young stars planning early retirements. MMA never sleeps. If you enjoyed the update, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And we'll see you in the next one.